The Carroll County teen accused of killing her mother and stepfather is scheduled to stand trial next month, but a psychological evaluation could delay that.
We're talking about Sarah Grace Patrick. She was in the courtroom today as attorneys finalized the next steps. Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond is live from the courtroom for us, or courthouse, I should say. Sarah, what is the defense asking for right now?
Well, essentially what happened in the courtroom today is the defense attorneys for Sarah Grace Patrick want to give the prosecution more time to review a mental evaluation before that trial is set to start. So the defense says they hired a psychologist to perform a mental evaluation on Patrick in August, but they're still waiting on that final report. So the results could dictate if the prosecution wants to perform their own evaluation and potentially delay the trial that's supposed to start on January 5th. Now, Patrick is accused of shooting her mother, 41-year-old Kristen Brock, and her stepfather, 45-year-old James Brock, in their bed back in February. And according to the sheriff's office, Patrick turned herself in when she was notified of arrest warrants.
In all fairness to them, I think that they should be able to review the report and decide if they agree with it or have some challenges to it, and be able to, in their own discretion, hire their own expert to combat what we are going to put forward and all of that stuff.
Again, right now, this trial is still set to start on January 5th, but that is subject to change. Patrick is being tried as an adult. She is charged with murder and aggravated assault. Live from the Carroll County Courthouse, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.